What's up everybody, Jay here and welcome back to the Plants and Tank. And the other day I did a water change on my little 10-gallon here, and I look over there about 10 minutes later after I get done with the water change, and there's just baby Amano shrimp all over the place. So it's probably going to be pretty difficult to see all the little babies or whatever. By the way, the reason why this tank is so low on water is because I had to try to siphon out as many little babies as I could to this tank, which is brackish water. So I'm trying to save as many of them as I can because Amano shrimp are kind of expensive, and most of them are wild caught because they're supposed to be super hard to breed in captivity. So I'm doing my best here, but we'll see what happens. Supposedly they're supposed to stay in brackish water when they're babies for about 60 days, and then you'll start seeing them try to swim around the tank, which is like a sign of them trying to swim back to fresh water. So then I can take them out and then put them in a freshwater tank. So you probably won't be able to see any of them in here. Actually, you might be able to. Okay, they're so small it's really difficult to see them, but just you're gonna have to take my word for it. There are at least 1,000 babies in here and like 500 of them in here. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that, but that's not what this video is supposed to be about. I want to show you guys that that Mexican oak leaf plant that I bought. I think it's 3 days ago now, and how much it's grown since then. And it's supposed to be a super easy beginner plant, even for tanks that aren't running pressurized CO2. So anyways, let's go check it out. So as you can see, this stuff, when I first put it in there, was below this piece of driftwood here. It wasn't even poking over the top yet. So you can definitely tell that the stuff has been growing like crazy, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing just because I'm gonna have to do a lot more maintenance in this tank now. But it's awesome because it's gonna really help keep algae away, keep the fish healthy as well. So I cannot believe this stuff is growing this fast. I think this is its submerged form already, and then the mermaid weed back there is still converting to its submerged form. And this tank is doing really good. I'm really digging the setup. I ended up pulling out the Amazon swords that were back here, so now the only plants that I have in here really are the Pennywort, which is this stuff. I have the Mexican oak leaf, the mermaid weed in the back left hand corner, a bunch of dwarf sagittaria here and back here, some Anubias, Java fern, and then some Repens down here in the foreground. Which this section here I am getting a bunch of melting, which is normal. No reason to freak out about that. I'm running pressurized CO2 and pretty decent lighting, so all these plants are going to come back nice and strong if they decide to melt. Tank is looking really good. No real nuisance algae. I am getting some green dust algae on the glass, which is normal. There's nothing really wrong with that, as long as you're not getting the really stubborn algae like staghorn or blackbeard and stuff like that, or green spot on your Anubias. But this current USA satellite freshwater LED Plus isn't really putting out a whole bunch of light. I believe the Plus model puts out about 45 par at 12 inches, or roughly somewhere around there. So this is about 12 inches from the light. So the plants are definitely getting enough light to grow. None of these plants in here are really considered highlight plants, except for some people consider the Repens to be highlight plants. I don't, because I've never really had an issue growing them even in low light situations. The tank is doing really good. The white fungus growing on the driftwood is starting to go away now. My autosynclus catfish has been eating it up, same with my nerite snails. And my snakeskin guppy has also been picking at it. So really enjoying this tank. And that's pretty much all I got for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will keep you guys updated on what's going on with the Amano shrimp, on whether they make it or not. Hopefully they do, because that would be awesome to have a bunch of free Amano shrimp, because they are very expensive. And anyways, if you guys are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And as always, keep it planted.